4 Euros.
96. Golden boot.
You weren't there or alive to see it.
It doesn't matter. Alan Shearer got a golden boot in the home Euros, and we didn't even make it to the finals. And if we got to finals, he would have won us the whole
Bobby Charlton
thing.
in your list
it's
then?
a very valid reason.
You weren't even. You were still in your dad's bollocks.
Why is Gary Lineker not in your list?
Why don't we actually argue the choice of Alan Shearer then rather than me?
Lewis,
the,
if he's
the selection of the downgrading of Alan Shearer by you boys.
Why Shearer above Owen?
He was picked over Owen in that competition.
What about Lineker?
What? Owen was 17.
Yeah, he wasn't fucking starting.
Your list don't make sense, though.
You contradicted yourself so badly.
You've picked people who were alive 40 years before
but at least he's
You
stuck
never watched
to
Shearer
it.
play for England.
This is a silly argument.
Or Gascoigne.
Everyone knows I know about Shearer. Bobby
No,
Miller.
go on. Name one team he scored against in the Euros when he got the golden boot.
I couldn't even
you can't
tell
remember because you
where
weren't
we finished
alive.
past no, it's because my memory isn't good. I couldn't tell you where we finished in
My
past
memory
World Cups
isn't good,
in
he
the
said.
tenable.
Right, so I'm pretty sure everyone knows at this point how biased Lewis is and how often he contradicts himself, but he's taken it to another level recently. Pitchside made a video about their top 10 England players, and before they gave their names, Tom and Lewis went on a big thing about how you can't pick anyone that you haven't seen, anyone that's before your time. You know, you have to pick people that you've actually seen play live when they were playing. And then he goes on to put Gascoigne and Shearer in his list, obviously because they played for Newcastle. His main argument is that it was more recent than the likes of Pele and Maradona, but it doesn't matter if it was 2 years before he was born or 200 years really, because he didn't watch them live, or not when they was playing for England anyway.
We're going to be doing our top 10 England players of all time.
Oh, God.
Now, Tom, I'm intrigued to see how you've done this, because Lewis was very... he was very.
Do we reveal the curtain and the fact that
Lewis was like, well, I can't put players I've not seen in it.
Well, I'm not going to put in fucking.
I'll be honest,
Bobby Charlton because I've never seen him play.
All right, Tom, if you had to make a list of top 10 footballers of all time, you put Pele in your list.
I actually wouldn't.
don't think I
don't
would.
know.
Oh my God!
Maradona would be in
You wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't be able to rank him because we've
yeah.
never seen him. How would you be able to rank
Sounds
Pele
like
when
any-
you've never watched him?
I've watched his highlights, mate. You know about
You
stats.
can't rank Pele.
I
We're
haven't.
on the understanding. The viewer understands. Yes, they're all amazing, and we would naturally put them in. But it's like I'd look a bit disingenuous when I'm ranking them. When
I don't think that. I think you're deeping it too much, man. You're allowed to put in
think it's a
the England
boring-
World Cup winning captain.
Yeah, but then we might as well just Google it.
Yeah.
I can't
Is their
tell
legacy
you
not-
Jack Charlton was more important or crucial for England than Harry Maguire.
No,
because I don't know.
Exactly.
Fucking love
I just think
birds
the
as
viewer
well.
wouldn't be interested in. I don't think the viewer would be interested in me ranking like Sir Bobby Charlton when they know I've never seen him in my
That's
life.
kind of what my thinking is. What like
we'll
otherwise,
have two
otherwise
lists.
we may as well
Well,
just.
alright. Two
Otherwise,
lists
we're just
like
gonna
that
have the
and
same
two
list,
lists.
aren't we? We're just gonna have 10 players
Alright.
in the '66
Yeah.
World Cup.
Exactly.
Okay.
Fifth. His name's Paul Gascoigne.
Oh, shut up! You have just done this whole argument of not seeing players. What are you?
I've seen bits of him. I've seen signs.
Yeah, but have you not seen
What have you
bits of
seen?
Bobby
Seen
Charlton?
signs? What have you seen?
Should
Seen
Beckham,
signs.
like, is it,
This is the biggest contradiction of all time, by the way.
Are you serious?
You
Is he
hammered
good in my
Theo.
face? Should Beckham not be higher than Gascoigne at least?
Are you serious?
I'd listen to your argument, yeah.
It's so funny how we just went on this big thing at the start of like, you can't pick people that you never seen, you can't pick people you never seen, and then right near the top of his list is two people that he never saw play for England. The thing is, even when he realises that he's contradicting himself, he just keeps backing himself into a corner. He'll never admit that maybe he was wrong or change his opinion. He just keeps spouting just absolute bullshit, really. They keep asking him for like examples as well of like, you know, what did you see from Shearer when he played for England or Gascoigne, and he just can't give any, and he just says, oh no, my memory's bad, like, I just can't remember, which obviously he couldn't remember because he either wasn't born or he was like 2. The thing is, like, when he does stuff like this, you don't know whether it's like an act and he's just doing it to get like attention and engagement and that, like whether they've just told him to do this stuff so that people just talk about it and leave loads of comments, which I think that is a part of it. But then I think sometimes he's just genuinely quite stupid and doesn't really know what he's talking about, and then he just keeps going and going and will never admit that he's wrong.
All right, Lewis, can I ask,
provided you
why
with
is Paul,
actual moments
why
to
is Paul
celebrate.
Gascoigne in your list?
Oh, yeah, good question.
What did he do for England?
Tons of stuff. Won the Hearts of Nations, Theo said.
What did he do?
I heard he's won the Hearts of Nations.
Yeah, but you
No,
said
he
you
was
were doing
huge
it
for
on
us,
players
man.
you saw.
Yeah, but I know more about this era. Like the
Yeah, but
96,
that's what Theo was arguing, and you said no.
No,
That's
but
not
no.
even true, by the way.
Theo's
We know more about the World Cup winning
Theo's
team
arguing
than-
about like World Cup winners. I have seen stuff on Gascoigne. I know of Gascoigne. He is close to my.
What about Gary
lifespan.
Lineker,
Like
then?
before that,
Bobby
then
Moore
way
gets
out of
brought
it.
up
Gary
way more than Paul
Lineker
Gascoigne
was in
in
and
general
deleted him.
England conversation.
Yeah, no, but
Is that true?
I've never seen him play. Second, Alan Shearer.
What are you doing?
Fuck off.
What are you doing?
By the way, he just said Rooney's second mainly because of his performance in the, what was it, the 2006 or 2008, whatever it was.
2004
Alan Shearer,
Euros.
96 golden boot.
You weren't there or alive
You
to
weren't
see
alive.
it.
It doesn't matter. Alan Shearer got a golden boot in the home Euros, and we didn't even make it to the finals. And if we got a finals, he would
Why
have won
isn't
us the
Bobby
whole
Charlton
thing.
in your list
it's
then?
a very valid reason.
You
to have Alan
weren't
Shearer high.
even. You were
Do know,
still in your
the
dad's
disrespect-
bollocks.
the
Why is Gary
disrespect
Lineker
of
not
Alan
in your
Shearer,
list?
Why don't we actually argue the
If
choice
he's-
of Alan Shearer then
Lewis,
rather than me?
Lewis,
the,
if he's
the
in-
selection of the downgrading of Alan Shearer by you boys,
Lewis.
consistently on the show,
Why
is
Shearer?
a
No,
disgrace.
why Shearer above Owen?
He was
Or
picked
Lineker.
over Owen in that competition.
What about Lineker?
What? Owen was
was a young Michael
17.
Owen. Yeah, he wasn't fucking starting.
think Alan
was he?
Shearer-
You haven't got him in the list. Do you have him in? I don't think
Shearer
Tom
in.
had him in.
No, I'd
To not-
Shearer in.
Okay, to not even have Shearer in the list it's ridiculous.
Yeah, because
Like,
Shearer
he's
actually
one of our best strikers
underperformed for
in England's
England.
history.
Lewis, can I ask you a question, please? Why have you? I hear what you're saying, but why have you got Shearer above
Wayne Rooney.
and Gary Lineker, who's also won a Golden Boot, by the way?
Yeah,
So why's that? Why's that?
I fucking love Alan Shearer.
It's a bit like that TV show Would I Lie to You, where they just get given like a random fact, like on a piece of paper, just like a made-up fact that they need to just convince everyone that's true, and he's just like coming up with it off the top of his head. Even for Lewis, this is quite delusional and hypocritical. Like, I'm actually quite shocked that I'm listening to this kind of bullshit, really. It's pointless Lewis doing these lists with everyone if Newcastle players can get involved, because he'll just always put Newcastle players in the list when they obviously shouldn't be in there. And I mean, fair enough, it's your team, but don't be so deluded and just ruin the whole thing because you like Newcastle. It's a bit childish. Half the episode then just becomes about why whatever Newcastle player shouldn't be in the list, and it's just annoying to listen to, really. Shearer never even really did that much for England anyway. Like, it was a bit before my time as well, but he never had any like really big moments for England, and he went like over a year without scoring at one point. So I don't think he should be in the top 10, let alone third or whatever Lewis put him.
Is he the second
Like
best English
that,
player
and
of all
it's-
time?
Look, maybe not, but for me, he is because I fucking love Alan Shearer.
Your list don't make sense, though.
You've contradicted yourself
Then
so badly.
You've picked people who were alive 40 years
Yeah, but
before
at
you
least
even
he's
born.
You've never
stuck to
watched Shearer
it.
play for England.
This is a
but-
silly argument.
Gascoigne.
Everyone knows I know about Shearer.
Everyone,
compared
yeah,
to
that's the
fucking
same
Gordon
argument
Banks.
about fucking Sir Bobby Moore and
yeah,
Bobby
of
It's
course.
not the
Charlton.
same argument,
No, but
Theo,
yes,
because
it is. He's
I obviously
part-
know more about Shearer than I do Bobby Moore. Like, I could actually give you a debate for Alan Shearer. If I was sat debating
Name
Bobby
a team
Moore
he
with you,
scored
I wouldn't be able
against
to
in the
give you an
Euros.
argument.
Name
I
a
wouldn't be
team.
able to give an
Name a
argument.
team he scored against in the Euros.
I don't know. I'd have to go look. Like, let's do a memory test. But I can argue a bit about
Germany.
Shearer. I can't argue about Bobby
No,
Moore.
go on. Name one team he scored against in the Euros when
I
he got
can't
the Golden
remember.
Boot.
I couldn't, mate. I couldn't
you
even
can't
tell
remember
where
'cause you
we
weren't
finished in
alive?
past no, it's because my memory isn't good. I couldn't tell you where we finished in
My
past
memory
World Cups
isn't good,
in
he
the
said.
tenable.
He was one of the best strikers in the world in 1996 at the time.
We're not
No
denying
one's
that.
denying
Yeah,
that.
it's-
No one's denying
it's
that.
really not that bad of a pick.
But you said your list was picked on players you've watched for England.
Tom, you're telling me you
Paul
haven't
Gascoigne.
seen anything about Euro 96.
Of
Come
course,
on.
but I've also seen loads of stuff about
Well, there you
Italia
go.
90 and 1966, but I haven't,
there you
I
go.
haven't put it in because it's not relevant to my feelings of England players. As you
He stuck to
agreed
it,
with
whereas
at the
you haven't stuck
start.
to it.
No, I'm sticking to people who I have knowledge and I can actually debate with.
That's not what you said.
I can't debate. I've actually laid out an argument there for Alan Shearer. I couldn't do the same for
You don't
Bobby
even know
Moore.
the tournaments Paul Gascoigne played in.
I couldn't even do it the same. No, because this is coming down to memory test, Theo. It's like you know
This
that
is the
my
that's
memory
the whole
can't
point
remember
of it.
years and the teams we played.
So why
and
do
what
you put him
boots
in
they
if you
were
can't remember
wearing.
anything
That
then?
doesn't. Many people in that generation that is their best time of their life because of what Alan Shearer and
surely if
Gascoigne.
So
you're
it's
doing
not
it
your
in
list then,
his-
it's other
surely if
people's.
you're doing
This argument's weird because you're arguing me rather than the actual selection of Shearer a bit.
No, yeah, I am arguing
What?
it being second. That's absolute mental.
I love Shearer, so I have more knowledge about Shearer. I couldn't debate Lineker to you the same way I could.
You don't
Shearer.
love Paul
So I'm not gonna put
Gascoigne.
him
Yeah,
on
but
the list.
you don't have knowledge though because you can't even name a team he scored against.
No, that's more memory test.
No, but that's the whole point of this
It is.
list.
It's just obvious that he's fucked it right from the start, but he can never admit that he's wrong or he's contradicted himself. He just has to keep going and going. And it is a bit funny, but then it just wastes time, really. Like, you just spend about 15 minutes just listening to him just say whatever bullshit he can think of. And, like, none of it makes any sense. And it's just annoying listening to that when you want some proper football talk on a podcast. Again, some of it has to be an act to get views or get engagement and stuff like that. But I do think sometimes he is just genuinely clueless and just doesn't want to admit when he's wrong. Right, that's it. See you later.